can make fire come from his fingers. He's full of fire.
They're strange skins.
There was a strange tree, the creature was in it.
Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here then hello and welcome to the Movies with Marty channel and the community that we've got here. Everybody just loves film, whether it be new or old films. We just love everything, and one of the things we do seem to love as well is a bit of Doctor Who. I know the modern era of Doctor Who. I don't specifically know the older era of Doctor Who because I haven't seen most of the classic era. I've currently seen episode 1 and episode 1, so the unaired and the aired episode of episode 1, and that is it. So technically I've not seen any of Classic Who because I've just seen the first episode couple of times. So today we're watching episode 2, which is called The Cave of Skulls. Now, as I've said before, I don't have a huge knowledge of Doctor Who, of like all the history and all the little things that go along with it. I'm a huge fan of the modern era, but you know, there's a lot of the lore behind it all that I don't really know. So it's going to be interesting watching it. I will say things that just come into my brain, and some of it may be accurate, some of it may not be accurate, but it's just what I think. It's just a nice little casual watch of it, and yeah, I'm really excited to find out more about the origins of the Doctor, if that makes sense, like the original episodes that were out there in the world. If you want to watch my full reaction to this, you can do over at my Patreon page, which is Movies with Marty. You can check out my Letterboxd account as well for things that I have and haven't seen yet, and there's a list on there of your requests. If you have any requests for me, feel free, let me know in the comments below. Like the video if you do like it, and subscribe to the channel for more like this. And I'm going to be watching all of the other episodes of the Classic Who's at some point as well. Yes. Let's watch episode 2 of Classic Who, The Cave of Skulls. As I say every time, the theme that had parents hiding behind their sofas. Doctor Who. Ah yes, last time we left the TARDIS, there was a silhouette heading towards the TARDIS on an alien planet. Yeah. I thought it was going to be an alien, but it turns out it's a caveman. Multiple cave women and men as well. Is he trying to start a fire with a bone?
Where is the fire Tsar makes?
In his hands. I will not go into the wood.
My father made fire.
They killed him for it. 'Tis better that we live as we have always done.
I don't think that's going to work.
Tell me what my father did to make fire.
I never saw him make it.
You should have died with him. Fire!
Just sets a light.
Put on more of the dead fire.
Ah, I like that. The dead fire, because they didn't know the word ash.
Better for the stranger Carole to lead us. You sit all day rubbing your hands together while he brings us meat.
Without meat, we go hungry. Without fire,
Can't eat the meat.
we die.
We'll make Carole the leader. My father will give me to him. The leader is the one who makes fire.
Well, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make the fire, so...
Ah!
Then the TARDIS just turns up. And he's Carole.
Oh, I must have hit my head. The movement stopped.
Layer of sand, rock formation. Good.
We've left 1963.
Oh, yes, undoubtedly. I'll be able to tell you where presently. Zero, that's not right. I'm afraid this year-ometer is not calculating properly.
Oh, no. They're in year 0.
What have you done?
You don't believe all this nonsense?
She just said, what have you done?
There you are, new world for you.
Sand and rock.
Yes, that's the immediate view outside the ship.
You mean that's what we'll see when we go outside?
Yes, you'll see it for yourself.
I don't believe it.
You really are a stubborn young man.
Yeah, he is.
Give me some concrete evidence.
What concrete evidence would satisfy you,
Just open the doors, Dr. Foreman.
Eh?
Dr. Form.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who, he said it. He said.
You're so narrow-minded, aren't you? Don't be so insular.
Grandfather, do you know where we are?
Yes, we've gone back in time, all right. But I do wish this wouldn't keep letting me down. However, we can go out now.
It's always let you down.
You say we've gone back in time?
Yes, quite so.
We won't be in a junkyard in London, in England, in the year 1963.
That is quite correct. Your tone suggests ridicule.
Time doesn't go round and round in circles. You can't get on and off whenever you like in the past or the future.
Really? Where does time go then?
It doesn't go anywhere. It just happens and then it's finished.
Oh no, dear boy.
If you could touch the alien's hand and hear the cries of strange birds and watch them wheel in another sky, would that satisfy you?
Yes.
So be it. Oh wow, you actually get to see outside the doors. I didn't think they'd do that.
I must get some samples.
That's so cool. And it wasn't just a projected image outside, it's a full set, or bit of a set outside anyway. They don't even do that now, I don't think.
There must be some explanation.
There's still a police box. Why hasn't it changed? Dear, dear. How very disturbing.
So I know the story of the police box wasn't originally as a police box, it was originally this cylindrical TARDIS that can change its shape and form, but it stuck itself into the form of police box. But I didn't know when that was introduced. Doctor, look behind you.
What do you think it could be?
A skull.
Could be a horse.
Could be.
Could be anything. Incredible. Police box in the midst of...
Should have changed. Wonder why it hasn't happened this time. The ship, you mean? Yes, it's been mounted column and a sedan chair. Disguising itself wherever it goes.
I love that.
But it hasn't happened this time.
It's been a chair. How did they get in the chair? Like in the doors? Or inside it?
Where is he? You're very quiet.
I was wrong, wasn't I?
Look, I don't understand it any more than you do. Inside of the ship, suddenly finding ourselves here. Even some of the things Dr. Foreman says.
That's not his name. Who is he? Doctor Who? Perhaps if we knew his name, we might have a clue to all this.
Well, he can't be far away. Feeling just now as if we were being watched. Grandfather.
Yeah, out of all the times that I knew of the character Susan being in it, didn't realise that she was the granddaughter of the Doctor.
I must find him!
Susan!
I must see! Maybe he saw something and went off to investigate.
Maybe someone took him.
He may have been taken.
Dum dum dum.
It's his notes! He'd never leave his notebook. It's too important to him.
Oh, the Doctor had a notebook back then.
It's got the key codes of all the machines and...
Because I know at one point they had the blue book that River gave him, but...
What's on the other side of those rocks?
There's a line of trees. There's a gap in them. It might be a path on the other side.
We'll try there first. Come on. Strange.
What?
There's sand. It's cold.
Yes.
It's nearly freezing.
Isn't sand always cold? I mean, not cold, not like freezing cold, but...
Carole says where he comes from, he's often seen men make fire.
Carole is a liar.
He says Orb will soon show him how it is done.
Oh, where's he from?
All his tribe died in the last cold.
Oh.
He says Orb only shows the secret to the leader.
I am leader.
Oh.
Orb will show me. I am the son of the great firemaker. I will have to spill some blood and make people bow to me.
This was a really well-produced episode. Like, for it being their second episode, since before it was a classroom inside set of the TARDIS with a little yard and just introducing the story. Then they've got this entire cave set up with loads of actors in it. Ooh, who's that, I wonder?
This is a strange creature.
Is Tsar, son of the firemaker, afraid of an old man? When will Tsar make fire come from his hands?
When Orb decides it.
When the Doctor starts regenerating. He's got fire in his hand.
To make fire come from his fingers. He's full of fire.
There's strange skins.
There was a strange tree, the creature was in it. When I saw fire come from his fingers, I remembered Tsar, son of the firemaker. I, Carole, carried him here to make fire for you.
Tsar has many good skins. You will rub your hands together and hold them to the dry sticks and ask Orb to send you fire.
Yeah, sticks together will make fire, but not bone. Well, maybe bone will, I don't know. I've never made fire like that, so... Oh, I love the Doctor's trousers.
The tiger comes to our caves again at night.
Tiger.
Tsar will give you to the tiger. Tsar rubs his hands and waits for Orb to remember him.
Carole has been with us too long. It is time he died.
They're fighting for each other to be leader.
If this old man can make fire come from his fingers, let us see it now.
I will make my creature make fire.
We'll take him to the Cave of Skulls.
Oh, Doctor's awake now.
I can make fire for you. Let me go, and I'll make all the fire you want.
What does he say?
He says he can make fire for us.
Yes. Match.
Matches, what are they?
Yeah, matches.
Take me back to my ship, and I will make fire for you.
So you can't give them matches, though. Introducing them very early in the...
There was a tree, the creature came from in it, and the fire, it came out of his fingers.
He had a bit of a look of Eric Idle then, when he go.
Trapped in your own lies, Carole.
I'm a big fan of Monty Python, by the way.
Make fire come from your fingers as I saw it
I
today.
have no matches. I cannot make fire.
No, but you can...
The old man die, and we'll watch the great Carole as he kills his strong enemy.
You can regenerate some energy.
It's good to have someone to laugh at.
I don't think they did the energy regeneration back then, though, did they? No, not Ian. I like Ian.
If he dies, there will be no fire.
Good. It is woman.
Kill her!
No, don't kill her.
Not kill our enemies. When Orb gives fire back to the sky, let him look down on them. Take them to the Cave of Skulls.
Aha! The Cave of Skulls. I just assumed that this was the Cave of Skulls. Obviously not. That's an insult.
The woman is mine.
My daughter
It's his daughter, yeah.
is for the leader of the tribe.
Yes, the woman is mine.
I will be leader.
I was a great leader of many men.
They all died when Orb left the sky and the great coal was on the ground. But Orb will give me fire again. To me, not to you. Just as you will give me her.
Tsar will be a strong leader of many men. If you give me to him, he will remember and always give you meat.
Brilliantly acted by these guys. Are they all? I feel like some of them, or all of them, are Shakespearean actors.
There were leaders before there was fire. Fire will kill us all in the end.
Probably.
You should have killed the 4 strangers. Killed them.
Kill them all.
I have said we will wait until Orb shines again. Then they die.
No, they don't. Don't kill them. Ah, the Cave of Skulls. And skeletons.
All right. Did they hurt you?
No. Ian, I'm frightened.
Try and hang on.
But how are we going to get out of this?
Susan's okay then as well.
Get yourself free, Chesterton. I can't. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'm desperate.
Oh, don't blame yourself, Grandfather.
They're all the same.
Hit him on the head.
They've been split open.
Oh, yeah, the top of the skull. Next episode, The Forest of Fear. Okay, that was an interesting episode. That was part 2. I don't know why. Why did they name them? They were like a 4-part series. Why did they name them as a 4-part series? I suppose it's like when they did some of the overarching storylines in the new era of Doctor Who, and they must have just done it in the older Doctor Who's as well. I enjoy that they follow on and they've got these little cliffhangers in them. Some of the modern Doctor Who's have the same thing as well. But yeah, I suppose it was because they were split into 20-minute episodes. That's probably one of the reasons they did these little cliffhangers, because they had a bigger story to tell. Brilliantly well acted. I didn't have any issues with that. There was no flaws in that whatsoever. In consideration to, I know in the first episode I mentioned the unaired one, that there was loads of mistakes, but obviously, as I've discussed in like comments to you guys, and as I mentioned in that episode as well, I completely understood that it was a live episode, and it was there. They were doing it as a run through, as a pilot episode, and then when I watched the aired episode, I think there was 1 or 2 little bits in there that I went, oh yeah, because there was like a boom mic that you saw at one point, and yeah, I understood that, you know, they made it as a big long take from multiple cameras in a multicam studio. But in that one there, I saw no issues with it whatsoever. It was a really solid little episode of Doctor Who, and I loved the bit when they came out of the TARDIS and you saw the set outside the TARDIS, which again, I still think to this day, have they really done that now? Because nowadays it's the inner set of the TARDIS, which is a pretty big set anyway, and then you've got outside the TARDIS is usually like a green screen, blue screen type thing, where they show the location they're going to, and they don't really build anything outside. the doors, and then when they do the other way around, they show the blue screen, green screen inside of the TARDIS, or just a bit of the doorway and a picture behind sometimes, with the characters going in and out the doorway, and then they cut to the inside set. But I don't remember them ever really doing anything like this in New Who, where you've got part of the set built outside. I might be wrong. Please tell me. Let me know in the comments if there is an episode of New Who that actually does that, when they incorporate outside and inside sets. It's genuinely, I think it really works, because it helps to glue the two together and not make it feel like, oh, here's an inside and here's an outside. Subscribe to keep up to date with the newer videos, and also feel free to check out my full reaction of that as well over on my Patreon, which is patreon.com/movies with Marty, and you can also check out my letterbox if you would like to, so you can see things that I am going to watch and have watched. And yeah, I just really enjoy watching things with you guys, and watching classic Who is something I've been wanting to do for years, and I don't know why, I just never got around to it. It was mainly trying to figure out how to watch it, where to watch it, and whether I would enjoy it, because I didn't know what the experience was going to be like. And so I saw a clip of it at some point, and I always see clips of it around, like of Tom Baker and Peter Davison, and I really enjoy it. And obviously I've seen clips of the Doctors in action through some of the newer Doctor Who episodes where they show little clips of them. But yeah, catching up with classic Who as it is has been really enjoyable so far. If there's any information you think I need to know for, you know, the upcoming episode, or a little tidbits of information about this, then please feel free. I am always open to hearing your stories, your little facts and bits of info. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, stay safe, and you'll see me next time. See, get it now. Figuring out that way of doing it. Instead of me saying, I'll see you next time, and then go, wait, but you'll see me. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.